My name's Katie, and if you're new to my channel, this is my very first Erin Condren weekly Plan With Me video, so I'm just kind of getting my feet under me, but this is the week of October 23rd to the 29th, and it is gonna run I'm not doing a Halloween kit, because it's not Halloween yet, but yeah, let me go ahead and show you the kit I am doing, but first let me show you the current week. I'm planning in the middle of this week. This is my current layout. I did this while I was traveling on vacation last week in Seattle, so I couldn't film it, but this is how it's turning out. I'm really liking it. Yeah, so I'm still pretty new to all of this, so I'm kind of finding my style, maybe, but let me go ahead and show you the kit. So, like I said, I'm new to all of this, so I've made a bunch of orders on Etsy, and they're not here yet, and I have weeks to fill, so I've gotten some kits, some printable kits, and then printed them on shipping labels that are glossy, kind of weatherproof. They're a nice feel to them, and on just some Avery paper at the office, and am cutting them. I don't own a silhouette, and I have no desire to own a silhouette. So anyway, this is from Paper Crown Planner. It's a great kit. I love printable planners. I just don't like the time it takes for me to cut them all out and lay them and whatnot. So anyway, so let me go ahead and show you the kit. This is her Wander kit, and I love these full boxes. I love the purples. I think it's great for fall. And the bottom washi as well. That for me is always kind of what sells a kit usually, is the washi and then the full boxes. So then you've got a lot of appointment labels and icons, and then little headers, weekly checklists, a few boxes. This is, again, like I said, this is a printable kit, and the reason why this is cut off has absolutely nothing to do with the kit itself. It's my printer at work, so that's not a flaw in the kit. These boxes right here aren't part of the kit. They are actually from Plannerology Studio, and they're just some kind of boxes that were a part of a printable, and that I bought from her, and I had some extra space on the sheet, so I went ahead and put them in there because I love to use them. And then this sheet of icons is from Modern Minimalist Art on Etsy, and it's something I printed, and I actually have one of those little, I purchased one of those little round, well, as I'm doing the spread, you'll see it, but it actually punches it out, a little hole, the punch that's exactly the size of this size of icon, so I don't have to like cut, and it's actually quite quick. So I really like these, and they work really well in this kind of situation where I'm not using like a traditional sticker kit. So, okay, well, I'm gonna go cut these out, and then we can get started. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day, but I needed to wait a little bit longer to figure out some plans for this week, but while I was doing that, I went ahead and just kind of laid out bottom washi and headers and the full boxes and the sidebar. This is very new to me. I've only done a few weeks in my Erin Condren, so I'm just kind of trying out different styles of planning, I guess. And so this I felt like was a very traditional, like today to do little things, and I pulled all the full boxes down to the bottom, the washi, and so I did this last week too. I had a place to note what book I'm reading this week, tracking 2 habits, whatever I want to work on this week, and then down here in the corner is a place for me to actually track word count I write, and so keeping track of like what my word count is each day is really helpful. So that's what all of this is. So let's go ahead and get started with the day by day. Monday, I have a couple of different things. Hoping to work out more this week, and to mark those workouts, I actually got some functional deco out from a shop, and I wanted to go ahead and just put down what I was doing each morning. My hope is to kind of get in a workout before I go to work. Otherwise, it's probably not going to happen, because when I get home from work, I don't want to do anything. So Monday we'll kick the week off with a run. So I think I've said this before, like I'm just getting started, and so I've made a bunch of Etsy orders, but they haven't gotten here yet. So I have been purchasing some basics that are printable, and so all of these are all things I've printed out. So they're not like nicely cut out, but for now that's fine. Okay, so on Monday, I have two things I want to mark down in the today section, and they're both work related, and we will go ahead and use this, and let's take a coordinating flag. That'll work. So I've got a project at work at the office that needs to get done in the morning, and then I have a meeting. Actually, I want to move this up. So I am trying this thing where I really kind of hold my evenings out. In the past, recent months, I've been doing a lot of work at night, and kind of like the things that I didn't have time to do during the day. And you know what, in order to make space, we're gonna cut this down. And what it's left me feeling is very like I never have any downtime. And that's not because I'm like working super hard. It's because it's not like I'm like all work and no play, because I do take downtime, but it's not like good downtime. Like it's not the type of downtime I want. What ends up happening is I just get really burned out, and I kind of blow off whatever obligations I can kind of blow off, and and then I feel bad about it, and I don't really want to function like that. Okay, that's better. So Monday night, we're gonna leave that open because I've got a few things I've got planned for this week that I want to do like in the evenings that are more like me related, and I want to do one of those things Monday night. So this is a little recollections like punch, and it actually happens to fit these icons perfectly, and it works better on matte paper than this glossy. So this is an experiment, guys. Trim that because that didn't quite cut as well. So I'll show you on the matte. So this is on a glossy paper that I had. But on the matte, it works a lot better. So, yeah. And you just, so I've got a writing project that's a little bit longer, And so I've broken it down into like the number of words I need to write per day. And I'm just going to use these little glasses to note down. And it's not very much, but if I don't do it every day, like it's 375 words, which is like, I don't know. Well, it's like literally like 300 words is a page, double spaced. So like we're not talking very much. The problem is if I don't do it daily, when I go to sit down to do it, that didn't cut perfectly, but oh well. It will take me a lot longer. So this week I'm trying to get my 375 words in each day. So I'll write that in when I go back with the pen. So those are in, my workouts are in. Let's see, what else do I have on Monday? Okay, so we're gonna try this a little bit again. I put down all of my meals, dinner tracker for dinners. This week I don't need to track breakfast, lunch. So I did that, and then I realized that I had not left myself enough room. So this is one reason why I've been, in previous weeks, like this week, which I still need to finish filling out, I opted not to do the to-dos because this isn't where I keep a daily traveler's notebook, and so this is not like my checklist for every day. But I went ahead and put them all down, and now I took one up because I needed more space. So we're gonna do a little jerry rigging. But this is what I mean by I'm still kind of figuring out my my style, and I don't really like this one. Well, it's okay. I just need to move everything down. And I'm totally destroying the page. So I have not gone to Michael's and gotten the Magic I Undo yet. And oops, no, you definitely need to cover that, Katie. Okay, so then we'll just pull this one down. Come on. There we go. And like I said, this glossy paper is not the best. It's just what I had at the office, honestly. Okay, I'll mess with that later. Okay, so I did decide what I was going to do Monday night. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. So just bumping everything down a little bit because I just don't have nearly as many. I'm going to put this here because it's sticky. I don't have nearly as many, like I don't want to mark down all of the things I have to actually do because I wouldn't ever put any stickers in my planner. So I moved this all down, and there wasn't room for this, so I am putting this in the little things, which is just fine. And we're just going to stack our little things. This kit, all the little things are the same color. I have been fairly, I tried color blocking with previous weeks, and I kind of like it. I don't know if I'll always do it, but okay. So, need to post to Instagram. I've got a TV show on that evening. So we'll note that. And then for my so what I want to do Monday night is have a little bit of a me night, which is going to include, so we're just going to mark that. And this kind of translucent sticker is from the Happy Planner, from one of their sticker books. I really like, so when I first got into all of this planning stuff, over this, like, I think it was like in June maybe, honestly I could probably track it by just going back to my bank statements and taking a look at when I started to spend money at Michael's. I mean, I've always been kind of crafty, and I certainly like had craft supplies, but I never was at a level that I'm at now in terms of move that down. Like spending time on it and whatnot. Okay, so that evening I want to read. I actually have it on my fall bucket list to read, spend a night just reading. So I'm going to do that on Monday night, which will be fun. Move this down a little bit. Okay, so that takes care of Monday. And then, let's see, okay, so Tuesday, what do I have? Tuesday I have meetings, which shouldn't surprise anybody, because that is my life, it seems. I have, actually, Tuesday I have all the meetings. I have, and this is, I think this to-do, having this to-do header is just not going to work. So I'm going to stop real quick and take up all of the to-do headers, because I'm telling you, I'm going to end up pulling all of them down. So I'll be right back. So I am making this more complicated than it needs to be, which is pretty typical me. And we're gonna just learn on the job, so to speak. Okay, so workout, Tuesday morning I have staff meeting, and then I need to do some design work that day. So I'm gonna put that down. This little computer, it's just one of those printable functional stickers that I got, and I'll list all of the shops that I use down in the description below, but I just don't remember it off the top of my head right now. One thing, I did go back and I just kind of rearranged this, and I added this little bake a pie, because that's what I really want to do, is I want to read and then bake a pie, or bake. I probably will make pumpkin chocolate chip bread, because I've been craving that randomly. Don't know how or why. Okay, so then, it's bugging me that header's there, so let's put some a strip of washi down. Yep, that'll work. And I think I was saying before, I am just pretty new to this, so I am trying to kind of find my like style and preferences. It's not even really style as much as just like what works for me. And for some reason, tracking like to-do lists, I don't want that much. I don't want them in this planner. But noting kind of like the big to-dos for the day is good. So I'm iffy on the to-do thing. But anyway. Okay, so then that evening, I actually have 2 meetings that night. So let's take a appointment label, and let's bring in this red one. There's only kind of little touches of this kind of raspberry color in the spread, and I thought about leaving it out because it is so bright compared to all the muted colors, but honestly, like, I really like it, so we're just going to include it. So I have 2 meetings kind of back to back. Let's do a lighter colored appointment. It's kind of blush pink. Come on, you can do it. I've got 2 meetings, and I kind of am supposed to be at both at the same time. And I'm hoping the first one's a finance committee meeting for work, where we're setting the budget for the next year, which I have to be at that one. And then the second one is a kind of board meeting that is more kind of like for work as well. That's more like strategic, well, we're assessing our strategic plan for 2018, which will be interesting. I've been helping write said strategic plan, so it would make sense for me to be there, but the people at this meeting are much more capable without me there than the people at my finance meeting. So that's really where I need to be. So we'll see, but I'm going to mark them both down. Okay, so let's put our to-do banner down, and we'll put our little eyeglasses to track our word count for the day. And then, yeah, I don't have any little things for that night, so that's good. Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday, I've got a couple of due dates. Let's see, I've got a couple of due dates, and let's do that color combination again. Let's see. So like I was saying, one of my goals this week is to really kind of preserve my evenings as actual downtime, knowing that I'm only going to accomplish that. Like Tuesday night, I'm going to be at meetings. Like I probably won't get home until 10. So that's like a full day, which is why it's really important I take a me night on Wednesday or on Monday. And then let's put some washi down there. That works. So then Wednesday I will be very ready to be done at a normal time. So let me put this, so the other deadline I have is a bigger one. Actually, no, I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use these. So I'm actually using these different icons to track kind of working on different projects. So like that is one project, the little clapperboard, this is the little screen is one project, the little eyeglasses. So those are 3 different projects that I've got going on for work. And then that evening I have dinner with a friend. I don't want that. That's 2 dark boxes next to each other. Let's do this kind of muted purple. And see, I'm gonna end up covering the little things, but such is life. I'm too lazy to pull it up. So, and then we will put, well, no, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me that I didn't do that. Guys, stickers, I approach laying stickers down kind of as like the place I get to express my ridiculous, like, I want to get it just right kind of self. And then that way during the week I don't let that part of my personality like be in charge of like important things like work. So when I just have to like get the stuff done, I'm gonna put that down so that you can see it. And that, and then there's my little word counter for the day. And then we'll pull this down to the, little things. This is funny, this is turning out to be not as white spacey as I actually want. I'm definitely not a no white space planner. There is no way I'm a no white space planner, but I've got a TV show that night. And I need to post to Instagram. So let's do, apparently anything I try to put down ahead of time is going to end up wrong. I need to move that one one down. So we're going to put my TV show here. And we'll put my reminder for Instagram here. I'll be really glad when my stickers get here. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, silly kitty, I'm expecting Happy Mail, let's do this one, on Monday of said stickers. So let's mark that down. We'll pull it up a little bit because I've got this cute little girl holding, she's got like a little top bun and she's holding a giant envelope that says Happy Mail, which is not a phrase I ever thought I would be using. Let's just cut this down a little bit. I'm just kind of turn that on its side. Okay, and then all we need to do is put down our meals dinner tracker. Okay, I think we've made it through the first half of the week, guys. And it's only a ridiculously long spread already, but that's okay. I just gotta start somewhere. Okay, so then Thursday I have 2 work things that I want to make sure that I note down. I don't know about you guys, but one of the things that I want to do that same kind of color combo. One of the things that I am trying to do better about is I know, like, there are certain things I do every single week, and I know that, especially since a lot of the stuff I do at work is collaborative, so if I don't get my stuff done by a certain time, and the stuff that we do is not like a one-step process, like it's you know, a draft of this and a draft of that, or and you know, I owe somebody a draft or something, or somebody who's like the person who does all the printing for us at work is waiting for me to send them the file so that they can do their part of the job. So I've been trying to, I'm noting these this week because I'm trying to get better about doing them on the day that they need to be done, instead of pushing things off. I don't push them off, but like, yeah. Okay, so I will fast forward you guys through this little section as I pick up these to-do headers again. Okay, so I've got my 2 work deadlines in here, and then I've got 2 meetings on Thursday. And we're gonna put but first we're gonna put another piece of washi down to cover that header, just cause. And, no, we don't want that. That's two pieces of very dark washi back to back. So let's do this purple one. Okay, so then, like I was saying, I have 2 meetings. One is more me just wanting to note that the meeting is happening. I doubt that I will be there, but find a better one. Guess we'll use this light pink again. Or we can use the gray. Let's use the gray. It's so funny, I've been watching these Plan With Me's like for months now, and I never thought like, oh, that's so simple, that's easy to make those. Like I never like thought that, but I definitely was like, oh yeah, I can like, yeah. No, it's harder than it looks. Okay, so one meeting, and then we will take one of these. Actually, we want to do this for the other meeting because it's for the same project. And then, let's see, pull our headers up. So I think the lesson learned from this week is do not put your headers down ahead of time because I can't seem to stay within the sections. I just want to do what I want to do. I want to, yeah. And I realize, like now I'm looking at this and like how unbelievably, like it's just like appointment label after appointment label after appointment label. So, like I said, I will be very glad when I get some more stickers. But I didn't want to like buy a bunch of stuff that I didn't love just to have it right away. I mean, so, oops, that's definitely crooked. Let's just turn this over for a second. Yeah, I didn't want to turn or do a bunch of stuff that I didn't love. Let's pull that down so you're not out of frame. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Little things. That's the next thing. Okay. And I have 3 TV shows on that evening. And I totally get, like, I mean, it's just kind of like adjusting to like a new time zone. You're like, okay, you make an Etsy order, you got to start thinking, think about, like, I've started like ordering Christmas kits because it's October and, I know that it's going to take a while for them to get to me, and like shops close down in December. And stuff like that. So I like to pretend that doing this is actually helping me learn to be less instant gratification. I must have what I want right away. It's okay. You just gotta wait. Okay, so then there's my dinner. And I do want to note, there's a couple, I got a lot of little things this day. Just one giant little things block. And I'm going to, oops, use this little box to note to take out the trash. Worked so hard to get the dinner one all the way at the bottom. So apparently Thursday is going to be a very busy day looking at it. But so do the rest of them. Yeah, that's kind of how so I have like a slew of Happy Planner stickers. And my favorite are their black script stickers. There's a lot that I like, but there's a lot I really don't like too, which is why Etsy's a good option for me. But at first I didn't, like, instead of like going and buying from Etsy right away, I just went to Michael's and bought a bunch of stickers because I didn't want to wait. And then the more I watched like Plan With Me's, the more I realized that I'm better off learning to wait. Okay, so Friday is a bit more fun. So Friday is going to be, I'll be in the office, but then when I get home, my friends and I are going to do a Stranger Things binge watch, which I had, yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, I pulled out one of those on this happy planner thing. So let's see, what, we're gonna do this kind of, problem is it doesn't entirely match. I don't really want to do movie night. Is it gonna bother me? Well, let's just do this pink one. For some reason I thought the turquoise one would be better, but it's not, so we'll do the pink one. So binge watch Stranger Things, and then I need to film a Plan With Me, so I'll take this little film, actually, yeah, come on, you can do it. Do I want to do that down here? No, I don't. Let's see. I have in here a YouTube one, I think. There it is. So I'm going to film. So this is not going to cut as well as it normally does because this is glossy, and I had been using this to cut matte sticker paper. So let's take something, why don't we do something a little different, and we'll take a piece of washi. So instead of just putting it on yet another box, come on. Usually this stuff's not that hard. There we go. Okay. So I'll take a piece of washi, and I'll just note that I'm going to film my Plan With Me, and I have some design work to do that day. We will go ahead and put, see, I've used those already. Okay, so we'll put down in the little things that I need to load. I need to post to Instagram. It's gonna bug me a little bit, just for the record. It's gonna bug me that like Instagram, and then a slightly different icon for Instagram, but I'm gonna let it go. Not worth worrying about, Katie. Don't be that crazy. I mean, maybe, but not today. So, this video is already gonna be so long. So, see, binge watch. Okay, my camera cut out and I didn't notice. So so I think I was doing a little bit of stuff down here. Just wanted to note, I went ahead and filled out Saturday and most of Sunday. I've got a few little things left to do. I also swapped out a few different places where I had more of this kind of peachy, like 1990s peach color that I'm not a huge fan of, but with the darker colors it's okay in small doses. So I went ahead and got some of this raspberry color in there a bit more. I really like the raspberry and the blush pink and like really muted purple. So I want to do that. So let's go ahead and finish up this week. So I don't need this to-do header. I picked it up from Sunday and I don't need it. What I do need is to note that I've got, I hate to cover up this girl. Yeah, let's do that. So I've got a few little things on Sunday. I'm gonna move this meal sticker down and let's note our little things first. So I need to do my, let's just cut this a little. It's not going to be the best job in the world, but it'll at least be a little less bulky. So I need to go to the grocery store. Do that. Okay, we'll do that. And actually, down. I've got a few things that don't have to happen on a particular night, like trash out, and a few other things, but I do want to note them in there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and write everything in, and then I will come back and show you guys kind of the final product. Hey guys, here is my spread all filled out. I won't lie, it's not my favorite spread I've done, even just in my Erin Condren, but you know, I really do like the kind of mix of the blush pink and the raspberry and the purples. Let's see, I left a little bit of room over here for the weekend because I don't quite know what else I'm doing Saturday and whatnot. And I'll fill in my word counts and my dinners throughout the week. I found a place to do a face mask. But yeah, this is it, and I'm liking it pretty well. And thanks for watching. If you like this plan with me, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye!